Hi, I'm Drew Price, the project manager of NASA's Robotics Alliance project, otherwise known as RAP.
Hey VEX Worlds, I'm Candace Campanelli, the project coordinator of RAP.
Congratulations for making it to the 2021 VEX Worlds. We're coming to you from the Clear Creek ISD Robotics Event Center. This place is amazing. In a few weeks, this venue will host the Space City Showcase competition for VEX IQ and EDR teams, and we cannot wait to see the teams in action.
You guys have done a great job persevering through a challenging year. We're proud of what you have accomplished and can't wait to see your impressive robots throughout this live remote tournament. We're really excited to be here with you for the 2021 VEX Worlds.
NASA has been busy since the last time we were here with you. We've begun to send humans into space from American soil again, and we have sent astronauts to the International Space Station on SpaceX Crew Dragons. We launched the Mars 2020 mission in the summer with the Perseverance rover and Ingenuity helicopter landing earlier this year. Perseverance has begun to rove, and Ingenuity had its first flight a few weeks back. So inspiring. And we continue to work diligently to return humans to the surface of the moon and ultimately to Mars.
We're always looking for talented individuals. If you'd like to join us, please consider becoming a NASA intern. You can find more information about NASA internships at intern.nasa.gov. RAP is proud to support VEX and the Robotics Education and Competition Foundation, and we're super happy to support you and your team. We were also delighted to work with the RECF to develop the first RECF aerial drone competition, or RAD, which centers around a helicopter on Mars. Sound familiar? Shout out to Ingenuity.
Go Ingenuity! Good luck, and we look forward to you doing great things with NASA, for America, and for the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to reintroduce your anchors for tonight's finals, Grant and Stephanie.
It's time. The VRC High School subdivision elimination rounds are about to begin. And I, for one, am absolutely thrilled, a little nervous, but mostly excited to see what's about to happen. Stephanie, what do you think?
I don't know. I'm super pumped. I'm just really excited to get out there and see what these teams have done. All right, Grant, the whole world wants to know, what are your predictions for the VRC High School Division Finals?
Well, the talk of the event on day one was definitely the brand new CageBot design.
Yeah.
These robots are brand new to VEX Worlds. We haven't seen them at any of the live remote tournaments thus far. They deploy a mechanism around the center goal and then fill it up with as many balls as they can. I think the most I saw in one match was like 11 or something. I'm not so sure how these teams are going to do in eliminations, though, because they do suffer from two weaknesses that I talked about being very important when we were talking about the middle school eliminations. Most of these CageBots have not actually been super consistent in their matches, and their stationary cage makes it very difficult for them to have a flexible strategy. So, very powerful robot, but we'll see how they fare in the elims.
All right, I could see what you're saying about the being tied to one strategy and that being a limiting factor. I'm not sure that I agree with you about consistency, though.
Okay.
I definitely saw one super consistent CageBot, and that was 23880E.
Okay.
They were super committed, and they would deploy their cage around goal E and then spend the rest of the time going around collecting balls, deploying them into the little cage, and it was very consistent. They did that like pretty much every time. So definitely limiting on strategy. But hey, if you're good at something and you can do it repeatedly on command, that's half the battle.
It is. How many balls are we talking? I saw 11. What could this team do?
Oh, no. They were not messing around. I think they got up to like 18. It was crazy.
All right, 18 balls in a quadrupled goal is pretty impressive.
Yeah, so that's definitely like one way that you could go with the strategy. The other team that I saw that was really interesting with this whole CageBot dynamic was 62A, and they took it, I think, a step farther. They made a little mechanism that would deploy out like little forks. Okay. And so you have the similar like CageBot strategy where you can hold up like a bunch of balls and try to score as many as you can. But since they're deployable, they can retract them and switch strategy mid-game, which is, you know, a little more flexible, offers you a little more options. So there's that too.
Absolutely, yeah. I had the chance to catch 62A's first match. Year in and year out, they always bring very refined and innovative designs to VEX Worlds. So they're definitely one of my top teams as well. Speaking of consistency, I think one of my favorite teams at this event is actually over on Research A. That's 96421J, the STEM Vengers from Qatar. They move with just machine-like precision. They never miss their mark. And I had the fortune of watching one of their matches live where they were actually allied with 3264R, the Stumpy Gnomes. They are also no joke. The Stumpy Gnomes can do the entire home row by themselves in Auton. Now, the Auton win point, of course, doesn't matter as much during elims, but that still lets them start the match with a pretty substantial strategic advantage.
Oh, you're definitely right on that. That does give them a pretty good head start. I spent a lot of time on Research A, and I got to tell you, you're right. There's a lot of talent out on that field. The one that stood out to me was 400M, and you can tell they spent a significant amount of time practicing and just refining their strategy and their driving skills. Mm-hmm. They were able to complete their home row bonus pretty much every time that they were out there that I saw. However, I think my absolute favorite robot from this whole event has to be 8059Z. I mean, come on, like 5-ball auto that was highly consistent, just every time hitting their mark, and you pair that with excellent driving skills, that's a deadly combination.
Yeah, we've 8059 is another team that every year we see them bring their A game to Vex Worlds. We saw them in the middle school divisions, and I'm definitely sure the Z team is going to be bringing it in high school as well.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So as you heard from my colleague Jim earlier in the event, we do have a really innovative competition experience here in the live remote tournament system. This year, we're going to have 192 VRC high school teams joining us in division quarterfinals just a few minutes from now. Once we have those subdivision champions in Science A, Science B, and so on and so forth, each subdivision champion will play the other for a spot in the first ever division champion finals. So for example, Science A will then play the winner of Science B. The winner of Technology A will play the winner of Technology B. Once those division champion finals are determined, they will move on to our overall World Championship finals. Those division champion finals will be a best-of-3 series, and it will take place immediately following the last finals match in your subdivision. So if you find yourself in the fortunate position of being a subdivision champion, don't leave. Make sure you work with your division manager and your head ref so you can get that best-of-3 series started. So Stephanie, with that all being said, I've just gotten word that we have our first 5 awards for live remote skills teams finalized. Why don't you go ahead and get us started?
All right, let's go ahead and hand these out. The first award is the Sportsmanship Award. The Sportsmanship Award is presented to a team that has earned the respect and admiration of the volunteers and other teams at the event. Key criteria for this award include that the team is courteous, helpful, and respectful to everyone at the event, on and off the field. The team interacts with others in the spirit of friendly competition and cooperation. The students demonstrate teamwork and effective communication skills. This award is presented to
Congratulations to our winners of the Sportsmanship Award. Now for the Judges Award. The Judges Award is presented to a team that is most deserving of special recognition. Key criteria include that the team displays special attributes, exemplary effort, and perseverance throughout the entire event. This team may have overcome an obstacle or challenge, or achieved a goal or other special accomplishment at some point throughout the season. This team distinguishes itself in some way that does not quite fit under other award criteria, but nonetheless deserves special recognition. These students demonstrate teamwork and effective communication skills. The Judges Award is presented to
Next, we have one of my favorite awards, the Inspire Award. The Inspire Award is presented to the most passionate and positive team at the event. This team brings a passion and positive attitude that is exemplary. They exhibit integrity and goodwill towards other teams, coaches, and spectators. The students demonstrate teamwork and effective communication skills. This award is presented to
Now it's time for the Energy Award. The Energy Award is presented to a team that shows the most enthusiasm and excitement at the event. This team maintained that high level of enthusiasm and excitement throughout the entire event. This team exhibits a passion for robotics competition that enriches the event experience for all. These students demonstrate teamwork and effective communication skills to our judges. Let's take a look at our Energy Award winners.
Finally, we have the Innovate Award. The Innovate Award is presented to a team with the most effective and efficient design process, a top contender for the Design Award. Key criteria for this award include Their engineering notebook is a clear, complete, and organized documentation of the design process. The team demonstrates effective management of time, talent, and materials. The students understand and are able to explain how they developed an effective game strategy, robot design, and the engineering process. They are able to explain how they worked together to develop their robot. We have our Innovate Award winners.
Now, let's take a look at our top live remote skills run of the day so far. Next up, for today's partner highlight, let's learn a little bit more about MathWorks.
Hi there VEX teams, this is Jose from MathWorks. Hope you're all staying safe. As always, we're super excited to be part of the VEX robotics community for yet another season, and quick greetings to all of the teams out there using MATLAB and Simulink to learn robotics and participate in the competition. As you get ready for next year's game, feel free to have all of our support. The MATLAB and Simulink Robotics Arena team will be completely at your service to help out in any way we can. All the best, and looking forward to the rest of the celebration.
Thank you so much to MathWorks for your continued support of the VEX Robotics competition. Now we've got one more exciting new segment for you all out there in the VEX Nation. So here's my friend Dan Mance with some more information.
Oh, hi there. I was just getting ready for game unveil later today. I'm not sure you guys are supposed to see this. Hey, where are those game elements anyway? Uh-oh. Grant and D-Row are gonna be a little upset with me. Welcome to the second edition of Dan Dreams of Memes. We're here in rainy Greenville, Texas. We hope you guys have had a great event so far. And we talk about the wonderful volunteers we have. Well, I'm pretty sure when they signed up to do VEX Worlds this year, they did not know we were gonna have 6 inches of rain here in Greenville, Texas. So am I in a raincoat for the game unveil or maybe just the weather? We'll find out later today, won't we? So let's look at some of the wonderful memes that you guys have sent in the last 48 hours. I gotta tell you, you're keeping us all laughing and having a good time, so please keep them coming. So the first one here, oh, a screw fell out. I bet that's not important. I won't put it back in. Oof, why did the wheels fall off? How many times have we been at a competition and a student's like has to make a last minute change and they're like, we'll be fine without it, and halfway through the match, the robot fails. That's just a very clever meme. You can't make programming mistakes if there's no computer, that's for sure. He will never have Reese's. Matter of fact, someone left this on my desk. Sleeping positions: fetal, starfish, soldier, programmer. I don't know if you guys know, but I used to be a programmer, and I sure as heck remember those sleepless nights. So all the programmers out there, keep going, and hopefully you'll get some sleep when Vex Worlds is done. This is a great meme. If you guys have been part of the LRS system, you've probably seen our great LRS announcer, Matthew. He's amazing, and I look forward to hearing from him later today in finals. Matter of fact, all our announcers have been amazing. Do you realize they've been going nonstop now for a week, announcing match after match? So we love our key volunteers, and we especially love our announcers. And guys, the tea's free for me. Use all the zip ties. I gotta say, probably the two favorite things that I see at a competition are zip ties and rubber bands. You invest all this money in brains and motors, and sometimes it just comes down to a zip tie. Me shows up at a match without safety glasses. The ref, do you want to explode? Hey, all fun aside, that's a great meme, but hey, we have you wear your safety glasses for a reason, so let's make the refs not have to use this meme. This is where I put my Excellence Award, if I had one. Hey, guess what? Later today, we're announcing some more awards. Maybe some of you guys will win the Excellence Award for the first time. Stay tuned. What gives people feelings of power? Money? Status? Being in Dan Mance's meme review. So whoever made this one, it's probably my favorite meme. Very clever. And you too have been featured on Dan's Dreams of Memes. Finally, Vex, we need a new game idea. A form of soccer? Make it like pinball. No, a water game. Crash. So we love the water game ideas. I love the chance at Vex World's water game. And guess what? In just a few more hours, you'll find out if this year's game is a water game. Just for the second edition of Dan Dreams of Memes, this is Dan signing off, and keep them coming.
All right, Grant. Well, that's it for our division awards. What do we have next?
Well, Stephanie, it's time for the division finals. These qualification rounds have been intense. The teams have brought the intensity, and I know they're going to continue to bring it as we get into the elimination rounds. So teams, please remember, I know you're passionate. I know you're here for the big trophy. But when you're faced with these difficult situations, please remember to be patient, work with our volunteers, and as always, the head referee's decisions are final. So, the first step towards being the next champion of the world starts now.
Back this afternoon. We missed you since yesterday. We are here to take 8 alliances in the elimination rounds and crown the Engineering B champions. I'm pretty excited. I hope you are as well. I'm super stoked. Welcome. My name's Andy. I'm going to actually be your MC for this afternoon, and I am hearing great things about Engineering B. In fact, I'm hearing the best things from Engineering B. So let's keep that momentum going as we go through some go through 8 alliances in a single best of 1 division. So that's what's actually going to happen. We're going to go into a best of 1. Winner moves on until we get to the Engineering B finals. And that Engineering B finals will result us in an Engineering B champion who will then go and play. I mean, is play the right word? I guess dominates the right word. Engineering A. So Engineering B champions go to Engineering A champions, and Engineering B champions eat them like Pac-Man on a couple dots. So here's a couple pointers as we go into these elims. First off, just remember there are no disputes in elims. Make sure you use those ready checks. Make sure you use those score finalizations. Make sure you use that chat. We want to get it locked in right. Again, no disputes in elims. Now, there is a bonus, though. You do get 1 timeout. So no disputes, but you get a timeout. With that timeout, you get a set amount of time. When that timeout's over, though, we expect you to be ready to go. So we'll send that ready check, and it's go time. That's it. It's go time. Couple things as well is just as far as scoring goes, just be ready to take pictures of the goals like you've been doing. Y'all been doing an awesome job. But one thing we're recommending for today is if you want to film your match, just as kind of an insurance policy. So film your match, good backup policy, and that's something we could actually help check out if we need to. And then just a couple other things. We've been doing all this whole the last few days. Remember, don't cross the auton line in autonomous. Check if you're using zip ties in those corner goals, make sure they're in the right position. And that's it. Now, let me just tell you, let me finish on a high note. The winners, when Engineering A and Engineering B come together, that becomes a best of 3. After that, and we crown the Engineering Division champion, awesome things begun happening. 1, you will go on to compete against every other division to become the 2021 live remote VEX World Champions. That's right. That will be epic, and it's going to be happening. You'll have the best commentators. You'll have the anchor desk. It's going to be just epic energy levels. The other thing that happens, Engineering A, you're automatically qualified to 2022 Worlds. We're going to see you in person in Dallas. We're going to be super pumped. We're going to be cheering you on live, just like today, but a little bit more in person. Folks, again, my name's Andy. Can't wait to MC you all afternoon long. See you over there. Robot on. How about that intro, folks? Who's ready for some eliminations? It's Engineering Division B in the house. First elimination match. We're in the quarterfinals. Winner moves on. Best of one. The socks are fresh. The chair is a spinning. We have on the Blue Alliance 242A the Firebirds. Hey, they're Blue Alliance 242A, the Firebirds. We're waiting for your alliance partner, 44691X Disappointment Overload. I hope that your camera is not going to provide the disappointment overload. I apologize. I'm waiting for my app to load up as well, so that way I can really give some shout outs to some teams. I got nothing. In the Red Alliance, it's 315Y Paradigm with a slew of California State Championship banners in the background, showing that swag. And their partner, 62B Knoll. Firebirds doing a last-minute adjustment of their preload. Actually, I think you need to do just one small little twist, too. I mean, that dimple on that one ball is just going to be off. Partner trying to log in. Okay, well, 242A, the Firebirds from Holy Guest Prep. They're from Bensalem, Pennsylvania. They're going to go against Team Knoll from Studio City, California at Harvard Westlake School. They're in the bottom left. And then 315Y in the upper left. Paradigm. Robot's name is Upsilon, and they're here in Cupertino, California. Disappointment overload. Let's get it going. $62B Knoll. Raise your hand if you can hear me. Sweet. Your goal F, can you flip-flop the red and blue balls? You got them just slightly off. Red should be on top on the Blue Alliance slide. We're just going to take 5 points off for that. No biggie. No biggie. Oh, you want higher? Okay, 6 points. 7? 7 points off? Lower. 6 then. Okay, well, I'll meet you in the lower. -2 points off. We're going to give you bonus points. Oh, lower? More bonus points. Lower. Oh, my gosh. 50 points. 50 points for the Knoll. Oh, man, I looked. Does that mean I get slugged? Do y'all play that game where you do that? Disappointment overloaded. No longer disappointing. Come on now. Red, blue on top. We are here. We are waiting for disappointment overload. Living up to their name a little bit here. Just saying. Ready checks are out. Who's going to go to the Knoll first to bat on approving Paradigm Firebirds. It looks like your fields are ready. If you can give us the ready check, that'd be great. I may just have to award disappoint overload with the slowest field reset of all time. This is a fantastic afternoon here in Greenville, Texas, where we are here at the REC Foundation and IFI headquarters. Two different buildings. Actually, today we're at the IFI headquarters. Handling the, running through Engineering Division B elims. Red Alliance versus the Blue Alliance. First quarterfinals. Alliance 1 versus Alliance 8 in the first quarterfinals. Red Alliance coming in as the #1 team out of quals. They immediately picked their scouted alliance to form Alliance #1, the possible powerhouse of the Engineering Division B. Alliance 8 looking to unseat them on this fine Saturday morning. Okay, disappointment overload. Looks like you have, we got the ready check-in. So thank you so much. We are about to start the first elimination match of Engineering B in 3, 2, 1, go! The first elimination match of the Engineering B division. I am super pumped. Look at this. You would almost think the way Paradigm is driving that there's actually a human doing it, but it's programmed so well that they were able to score the A goal, D goal, and E goal and still be able to set themselves up on the G goal, which looks like their partners may have been able to score down low. If they were able to get one extra ball in there, that's a home row for Red Alliance. Blue Alliance looking also to get a home row. That home row is worth no win points anymore, but that's where it gets interesting because the home row, the easiest row to score, will be the ones that will come in with that 6-point advantage. They never lose that 6-point advantage, and that advantage is the all-time bonus. And we've got it. We've got G is 2 red, 1 blue. That is right. We actually figured that one out. 1, get ready and go. Driver. Paradigm, they are actually going to give away gold G. They're going to take that away. They're going to focus on what looks like getting yet another ball into gold D, not wanting to lose ownership of that ball. Their partners, Team 62B Knoll, they have actually triple stacked, and so has Paradigm. There is 3 of the 4 robots have all triple stacked the center goal. The Firebirds in the bottom right-hand corner and both Red Alliance robots have filled the eagle, the center goal, with all their Alliance color. Those Alliance color balls, if you're just tuning in for the first time, if it's the same color as the robot, they're worth 2 points. So Red Alliance gets 2 for red. Blue Alliance gets 2 for blue. But that doesn't mean the other ones don't count. It's actually just worth 1 point, though. So a blue ball for the Red Alliance is worth 1, and vice versa. Look at the Firebirds clearing the field. Maybe one of the first ones. Nope. Actually, I think the Paradigm beat them to it. Every single ball is in a goal, some of which are so jam-packed, we can't even see the backside. That would be almost the same for Knoll, who is doing it in goals D and F. Right now, there are no connected goals. Oh, wait, our live scoring just showed that now there might be a connected row or connected diagonal for blue in GEC. Now, if you remember, gold G is the one that the Red Alliance has completely zeroed out. There's not a single ball in there. 1 ball drop for blue, and boom, they own gold G with 10 seconds left. This is where You have to determine strategy. What is the goal that you want to double? When the robot stops, that robot doubles it. This is best of one, and that's it. Time is up. This is huge. Disappointment Overload did not actually finish touching the center goal, so they won't be doubling anything. Whereas if you look at the center goal for the Red Alliance, they're both touching the center goal. That's a quadruple. So if you look at that, I can personally see at least 6 red balls placed firmly in that center goal. Yeah, naturally that's 12 points, but when you quadruple it, that's 48 points. They're already up to 159 in the live scoring. Blue Alliance, the Firebirds, doing the exact same thing. I mean, just look at that. Not a single ball left on the field. Cleared. I see nothing but gray tile and white lines. Blue, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 balls, 5 blue balls in there. We've got the scores up. They're up. It's 174 to 92. First elimination. Alliance 1 in red, Alliance 8 in blue. Our first place alliance versus our 8th place alliance. The David versus Goliath. It looks like we may, in fact, have a red alliance win if the scores are confirmed. We do need a picture of goal H from 62B Noel. So 62B, can you send us a picture of goal H from the front? 62B, could you get us a picture of the front, like opposite the camera, because there, we can tell there's a little something. We can tell there's a little something extra in that goal, but we can't see exactly what the color because of the shadowing and just the yeah. Oh my gosh, what great. Oh, wow. I'm just paradigm. How genius is that? They even use a selfie stick. That is sheer ingenuity, folks. I love it. We can see it perfectly, Paradigm. We've got it. Thank you so much. Thumbs down. Selfie stick down. 62, thank you so much. 62B, that's exactly what we were looking for, is those 3 balls. We knew it. Right now, we're at 184.97. We have the Synth ready check. It looks like Disappointment Overload, first one to jump in and say, yep, that's my score. I know it. You know it. We know it. Let's get it on. Firebirds, waiting on yours. Thank you so much, Firebirds. And the Red Alliance. The Red Alliance is 184 to 97. Blue Alliance has approved the score. There's no advantage to getting that score any higher or lower. It looks good, and it's looking like the Red Alliance is going to move on to the semifinals. We need a ready check from 62B. Let's approve that, and that way we can – that's it. Thank you so much. We are going to end this match and give it up for our Blue Alliance. Blue Alliance, you fought hard for the last 2 days. You made it to the eliminations. Do not forget that you are at the top of the class when it comes. And look at the Red Alliance. What good sportsmanship. 62B, thank you so much for also giving the Blue Alliance a shout out with that high five applaud. The Firebirds, congratulations. You represented Pennsylvania very well. And Disappointment Overload, the same in Ohio. Be proud. We will see you here in Dallas next year. Congrats. Hey there, everyone on this quarterfinal match. Okay, we've got 2603 Alpha here live from Naperville, Illinois. Fun fact, I've been in Naperville. I used to work for a company called BP, and there's a chemical plant out there I visited. They make here we go. 2630 Alpha and 6277 Beta coming to a second place alliance. 2630 Alpha, Naperville, Illinois. They're partners from Katona, New York. Got a little Vex AI action going down there in the Robo Cavs. What's up? School Harvey. Oh, and look at that. Dublin Robotics Vexcellent. They're coming to us on the Blue Alliance. That Blue Alliance, 3330X. That's the 7th place alliance. They're finishing up. They're perfecting that blue ball. There is a Yep. Robotics of Excellence. Not only do you need to pull all 4 of your corner balls back in, but you need to go ahead and fix those corner goals so they go back into compliance. You cannot have them shoved in. They need to be on the gray. On all 4, they need to be on the gray. And please double check to make sure the standoffs and or zip ties are in the right spot. No ball should have been able to do that. Thank you for checking that. Appreciate you, Coach. Appreciate you, Coach, for organizing that. And look at that. Look at the team. The team's doing it. They are doing it great. And let me introduce their partners, 9257F. You have made it. These teams have come to the final countdown. It is Engineering Division B Finals. It is Team Flintstones. Yabba, dabba, doobie, doobie, doo. It is the Flintstones here to us from Park Hills, Kentucky, Covington Catholic High School. Nothing like a little bam bam. Let's do this. I like how above the Yabba Dabba Doo, we have different Flintstones characters with Wilma and Barney together. Or no, not Wilma and Barney. What's that guy's name? Wilma. Fred Flintstone. Come on. I see Bam Bam and Pebbles. And their little pet guy. That little pet guy. What's his name? Oh, the dinosaur. First person that throws in the chat. What do we got? Oh, it's just a chat of 4. Who's the guy? Dino! Who could forget the Dino? Here, live, the CEO of the REC Foundation in his best Fred Flintstone impersonation. That was gold, folks. That was REC Foundation history gold. And it has been recorded. We have ready checks from 3 to 4. We're waiting on Dublin Robotics of Excellence. This is Dublin, California. They're hoping to do some Dublin today when they touch some goals. They're ready. Auton in 3, 2, 1, and go. Red Alliance. Very close. That was amazing. I'm not here to judge, but wow. RoboCavs, what you were able to do in autonomous makes my heart pitter-patter. That was so beautiful. I've not seen that Auton before. Flintstones also scoring in the center goal, though. So if you look, people are now ignoring that home row. Why? Well, because it's no longer a win point. If I can own the center goal, that actually could swing me even further over to the autonomous side, but it was not enough for the Blue Alliance. Remember, the Blue Alliance is the 7th place alliance going in. The Red Alliance with Team Alpha and Team RoboCavs, that's the 2nd place alliance. The ready check is complete. Everyone is approving that it is now 86-61. The Auton bonus going to red. Drivers in 3, 2, 1, and go. The drivers are off to the races. Yabba Dabba Doo coming straight for their home row. So they were able to grab the blue ball off the Auton line, go straight back to their F goal, and nail it in 1. So they have now triple scored their home row. There's 3 balls in each. Their partners are now dressing Seagull, and they're doing it from that interesting way where we found that a lot of the top teams are realizing I can get maybe 2 or even 3 balls on the bottom and still have 2 on top. So I can get 5 balls without even having to touch them. Team Alpha chasing a ball across the field. It is not working for them. You could tell they really wanted to get that ball earlier. I wonder what goal they're actually attacking right now. It looks like it is going to be goal G, so not so bad. They were following the ball exactly where they wanted to go. It's almost like herding cattle, herding spherical, dimpled cattle. Another great push by the Alpha, Team Alpha, 26-30. Their partners, RoboCavs, have filled the center goal with their partners, all choosing the red balls that are worth twice as much as the blue balls. With 30 seconds left, the strategy part of this is becoming key. What have we connected? So if you look live scored, the blue and red each have 1 connected row. 1 connected row each. That wipes out the connected row bonus, or at least levels it out. And so that gives the Auton bonus that much more oomph going into the end. It is 90-95 right now in our live score, with red having the Auton bonus, but it's not enough to knock blue off their dyno. And with that, the time has stopped. H and F goal touched by the Red Alliance. But look at this. The goal C of the Blue Alliance, there was definitely some Discord strategy ahead of time, quadrupling that. So if you remember earlier, I was talking about how they were strategically adding even a third ball in the bottom. Well, now those 3 balls are doubled. Whatever they had, those 3 blue balls they had in there, they're no longer doubled, they're quadrupled. Those 6 points are now worth 24 points, and there's even more than that in that goal. Same thing, though, for H. Same thing there for F goal, but not going to be quadrupled. They're each individually doubled. This is oh my goodness, so close. Right now it's 127 to 124. We need to see RoboCavs. We need to see F. We need to see Team F. There's no way we're going to be able to look in that goal through your robot. So start taking some pics. Start taking some pictures. Yeah, Flintstones, if we could see your back C goal. Look at that. Look at that. You know what? Flintstones, give yourself a yabba dabba do good high five because you preemptively pictured that. Preemptive picture strikes. God, they know how to do it out there in Kentucky. Thank you so much. You're good, Kentucky. You're good, yabba dabba do. Flintstones. Alpha, you're good. RoboCavs, yeah, please take a few angles. Thank you so much. You know what? I love that. That thank you from 2638. Giving a shout out to our scorekeepers. If you haven't yet, put a thumbs up on the screen for all the volunteers that have been going after this. Every one of the folks. Thank you. Out. Look at that. Triple, quadruple thumbs up from Team Alpha. Second place alliance going into the finals. That is why. They know it takes a community. They take a community. They probably learn from the community. And there are still even more thumbs up. They can't do enough. I love it. Ready checks are out. Oh my God. Are y'all going to do side by side phone picks? He's good. Okay, so our scorekeeper, RoboCavs, our core scorekeeper says it's good. So check what we put in the match. See if that works for you. Yeah, we can see that. 2B. Hey, Dublin, if you're good, if you could give us a thumbs up or... Well, actually, all of you. So as you go ahead, just check the score. We're ready to lock it in. The thing is it's so close. I understand you want every ball to count. It's the finals. A score of 143 to 132, shockingly close. As you recall, the Red Alliance coming in as the second place alliance. They're going against the 7th place alliance. This Blue Alliance is currently 132 to Red Alliance is 142. We've sent the ready check. We're not getting anything in the chat, so please go ahead. Approve these scores. That is our bad. Thank you so much, 6277B. Thank you, RoboCavs. We're getting that corrected right now. It just brings you even further ahead. It's now 143 to 132. And then Alpha has 2 blues and gold D. Yes, we've got it. We can actually see it. So it's now 144 to 132. So that's now 2 more points for red. And we've got green ready checks, Flintstones, and RoboCavs. So if you give it a thumbs up, Alpha, that's a good enough for us. Dublin, could we get a thumbs up? Could we get a ready check? Could we get a little something? That's the final score, 144 to 132. Give it up for our 7th place alliance going to Elims. They worked so hard over the last few days. You know what? They worked hard all season long to get here. I'm so proud to have been able to announce one of your matches. Thank you so much, Dublin, California, and thank you so much, Kentucky. Y'all served and represented your areas well. Until next year, we'll see you in Dallas. Quarterfinal number 3. I am pumped. We got Pete.
I love it. The Gator's my favorite.
The
From Louisiana, the Gator is just my.
yes. I don't know, Technologic. You're getting an actual shout out from the tournament director over here, the tournament manager. What do we call you? The division manager. She's from Louisiana, so she's digging the Gator. 8059A, Team Blank on the Red Alliance. We have in the match, quals match number 3, we have 8059A and 7857B, the third place alliance going into elims. They're going up against Gold Dusk and Technologic, whose 33691A and 1965Z is the sixth place alliance. These alliances aren't that far apart. So as we went through the last couple of days, these are 4 very great teams. It could come down to just how much strategizing they've done between yesterday and today. We have ready checks all the way across. Thank you so much. We are going to get this match started. Auton heading your way in 3, 2, 1, go. I'm going to introduce you to Technologic Team 8059A. They're from Stevenson High School from Lincolnshire, Illinois. Wonder if they know their guys in Naperville, Illinois. And then their partner 7857 STEM Punk from Apollo Beach, Florida is their Red Alliance partners. Nobody really on the Red Alliance, no one really anywhere went for that center goal this time. I wonder if that's a different strategy, but they did attack the home row. Red did a little bit more, 85-61. That does give Red the Auton bonus. Ready checks have been sent by Red Alliance. We're looking for the Blue Alliance, 1965Z. Thank you so much, Technologic. It is hard to see that back goal, so thank you. That is, we do agree, 2 blue, 1 red. Team 1965Z from Lincolnshire, Illinois. Drivers coming in 3, 2, 1, go! The controllers are live. The sticks are moving. This next minute 45 is driver control. The robot is being operated via the controllers. The human strategy is taking into a huge effect of whether they attack which goal. Team 8059A, Team Blank from Singapore, they were able to de-score they actually de-scored their own center goal so that they could put it in a more advantageous place. Technologic just just had a ball roll out the wall. It stays out that way for the rest of the match. So they'll be working with one less ball. Singapore going back across. They have their partner STEM Punk. They have pretty much cleared the field. Every single ball scored. So in the last 35 seconds, it's not about scoring balls. It's about moving balls around. You can see up at the top, Red Alliance has done a job, has an interesting job of putting the balls along the left and top. So they can, if you get, I call it the angle. If you get the angles, if you get one wall and another, you completely minimize and refute any other connecting rows. With 10 seconds left, the deciding factor is what are you going to put your robot up against? STEM Punk and Blank both going for goal C in the corner. Blue Alliance doing different strategy. They split up, one going to goal D, the other one going to goal H. Very exciting match where Technologic and Gold Dusk, they had a couple chances there where they were in the lead. It's one of those back and forth games as they were cycling balls with the robot. Blank and STEM Punk, they must have been watching the scores, watching the live feeds. They were moving base around that. You could see how they were about to give up goal D, but then they decided, you know what, it's not worth it. We can have one connecting row. It looks like goal B is going to have a connecting row as well. I'm sorry, the Blue Alliance is going to have a connecting row as well, which gives us a very close match. Both triple digits right now, 146 and 111. The autonomous bonus were 6 points. Couldn't lose that. But even without that, they were looking pretty good for the Red Alliance. That's teams from Apollo Beach, Florida, and teams from Singapore, Team Blank and Team STEM Punk. I've got someone here just yapping, just telling me, give him a shout out, give him a shout out. Here's a shout out from your Arkansas Tech goddess, Miss Sarah, going to you directly. Gold Dust, 33691A. Who was that guy? What was that guy's name? Clay. Clint. Clint, you were there. Living the dream. In Bentonville, Centerton, Arkansas. Okay, thanks for that picture, Gold Dust. That's exactly what we needed. We do confirm that. Thank you so much. Technologic, can we get a picture of your goal, H, the one that you're touching? Because we feel like there might be a ball we might be missing out of there. We want to give you every single point that you have earned. That is our Lincolnshire, Illinois team, Technologic from Adelaide E. Stevenson High School. Yeah. That does look like a second ball in there. Okay. We're good then. We've got everyone set and ready to go. This is the score right now, 147 to 108. The third place alliance up against the sixth place alliance. The third place alliance taking the win. Once we get the ready checks, we have them. Let's give it up for our Blue Alliance. Let's give it up for our teams from Arkansas and Illinois. You represented your school so well. Red Alliance, can't we give it up for their Blue Alliance? Let's go ahead, cheer them on. Our Red Alliance will move forward, and I am so pumped to have been able to MC for y'all just once. Can't wait to see you in 2022 at Dallas. Last quarterfinal of the day. I see Ruby on the screen. Ruby, Ruby, Ruby. Ah. Can you do me? Oh. That's an actual song. Nope, not muted. I'm serenading my Ruby. And Ruby's gone for the day. See ya. Iron Cowboys, that's who I'm talking to. 4148X, the hometown Greenville, Texas team. They're partnered with the Wildcats from... is it Slay? I'm pretty sure you actually said it. You actually emailed it to me, and I'm remembering it. I will go back and find it. From Ellaville, Georgia. That's the Blue Ones. Now, this is our fifth place alliance. They're going against the fourth place alliance. We are going to need a ready check from you, Wildcats. You actually froze from Slay. Or Sly. That's what it was. It was Sly. From Sly County. Thank you, whoever that was that emailed us yesterday. We appreciate that. We want to give the recognition where recognition is due. Sly County Wildcats. They're going against the Hawks from Team 355H from Fox Valley Robotics Organization in Batavia, Illinois. There's a lot of Illinois teams making it far in the Engineering Division B. There are some fancy schmancy stuff going on in Illinois. They're going against JFK Robotics from JFK High School in Belmore, New York. There we go. We need a ready check from the Wildcats, and then we are all ready. Get on those mats. Hold the sticks to the side. It's Auton time, and it's coming your way in 3, 2, 1, go. Autonomous for 15 seconds of robot programmed action. The Hawks having a weird situation there where their preload, it looks like, did not go where it wanted to, but they are making up for it with scoring in both goals D, G, and E. JFK Robotics also trying to get a score in there. They were able to get goal A. Was it enough? It's right now 80 to 60. It looks like it was enough. Looks like it was enough. Wildcats. Wildcats, we're just checking to make sure.
Is it touching the floor?
It's not. We were just verifying that Slide did have, or the Wildcats did have that goal I. Thank you. You caught it at the same time we did. Yep. So what we have right now is a very close autonomous, 82 to 75. We send you the ready checks, waiting on Iron Cowboys to either thumbs up or approve it so that we can move on. It's 82 to 75, autonomous bonus going to red. Both teams having their home row. We're starting this driver in 3, 2, 1, and go. Both home rows owned. It doesn't give you a win point, but it gives you a massive, massive advantage. You notice how close the matches were going into the 1 minute and 45 second. That's because both teams went after their home row. It's just the Red Alliance was able to put a ball into the center goal, the goal E. Wildcats, 1, 2, 3. Oh, that blue ball rolled all the way over to goal A. They're going to chase it down because that's the only ball they don't have scored. They have 1 minute and 15 left, and they have cleared the field. That is crazy. They only have that one red ball left next to goal G. Their partners, the Iron Cowboys from Greenville, Texas. Look at all that Texas banner swag they have in the background. A lot of state championships happen in Texas, and they have won a lot of them. Look at that. They're cycling goal A now. They have a lot of balls from which to choose. They're going to head and swing around and now go continue attacking the red home row. What a great strategy there. Take away the thing that they thought they had locked down. You take away the opposite home row, and that's where you start to really eat away at the points that the other team was surely going to have. Right now, there's 2 connected rows, 1 for red, 1 for blue. It is so even. It's the odds-on bonus that is probably keeping the Red Alliance in right now. Remember, these are the 4th place and 5th place alliances going into the elims in our quarterfinals. The winners move on to the semifinals. These are all best of 1. We have 10 seconds left. Each red ball for the Red Alliance worth 2, but they're all gone. The only balls left are blue balls. All the 1-pointers with 2, 1, and stop. Both Red Alliances going to goal A to double, and not just double, but quadruple goal A. We are going to need a picture, JFK Robotics, we are going to need a picture of your goal A. Look at that. I like it. You knew it was happening. You kind of like danced over there, wearing your socks, looking good, dancing in, dancing out. Ready checks are sent your way. What we can see we have scored, and look at that score, 130 to 120. That is that we're at such a close race here. 130 118. So a little bit of a change there for blue. You're good. Thank you so much, JFK Robotics. We were able to see those, and we were able to see that you were touching. That was excellent job getting all those red balls in there and doubling them with your partner, actually quadrupling them. This is quarterfinal, and we need a photo of goal B. So that's going out towards the Wildcats. So Wildcats, where your robot is, if you could give us a couple angles of that, just a little bit of the left, a little bit of the right. We want to see it all. Iron Cowboys are green, ready check. Great job. JFK and Hawks, ready check. So we're at 127 to 118. It looks like unless something drastic happens, Red Alliance, the 4th place alliance, we had 4 Red Alliances in a row, take the W. They're all moving to semifinals, but this is not without huge efforts by the Blue Alliances. 3 blue, 1 red. Yep, we're seeing the same. And we need goal H as well. While you're at it, could we get goal H? There might be an additional ball out there in the middle, maybe facing the center goal that we can't see. So we want to make sure that you get everything you earned. Looks like every single blue ball has been scored for y'all. So we know that you use every of the 2-pointers. You have a few 1-pointers left out there. Yep. You had an extra ball in there, and we thought you did. We wanted to give it to you. Thanks so much. We got it. Wildcats, 2, 3 blues, and 1 red. A score of 127 to 124. Holy moly, that's the closest match we had in the finals. People, I don't know if you can hear me in the Red Alliance, but please, like me, give it up for our Blue Alliance. That was a fantastic job. We're waiting to hear from the Wildcats. Insane. I will just tell you, you've got a certain Adrian Emerson in here who is just applauding her face off. She's so proud. She said free hundreds on your finals, and next year you don't have to do any work, and she's bringing you coffee every morning. That's how proud she is. Yeah, thumbs up? Okay. She's going to get all that done with all the money we're paying our volunteers. She's going to use every penny she's getting from the volunteering she's doing to buy you coffee next year.
Just tell them we need them to verify this.
We need to verify the Wildcats. How do we have more connected rows? You can get out your VRC hub, but it is correct. They have a lot more. I mean, if you look, you can see they've got a lot more balls scored. The Red Alliance does. They have very few left out. They quadrupled their goal A. There was a lot of balls there. There's just a lot of factors that go into it. They had the Auton bonus. Really, if you think about it, the Auton bonus, that's what actually was the determining factor. That was a 6 points for the Red Alliance. Thanks so much, Wildcats. If we can get a thumbs up even, that would be great. We can then end this one and give you a huge round of applause as you walk out. Thank you so much, Iron Cowboys. Thank you so much, Wildcats. You did Texas and Georgia very, very proud. I'm proud to be in the South with you. Can't wait to see you in Dallas next year. Vex Worlds 2022. Red Alliance, we'll see you in the semifinals. You could have done it like a... Dang, that would have been cool. Well, Terrell, Texas is doing it too. I think they're out also. Oh, you going? I meant to talk to you about that. If you were going to go down to the San Antonio thing.
I'm not like when they went to pull at 32-10. You got Leslie, of course.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe we could sneak in or something.
Well,
Not that we.
I was just telling him I might have spectator
Oh.
tickets.
Because actually, that event is right after the UIL. It's literally the next 2 days. So I was going to go to San Antonio for you, or Austin for UIL, and then San Antonio for the.
I'll let you know. Yeah, I'll let you know.
And I got a place to stay.
You didn't say anything wrong.
Welcome to the first semifinal match in Engineering Division B. Hawks, we might need you to refresh your screen. There you go. Nope, don't do it anymore. You look good now. In fact, all four of your teams, you're looking great. Think about that. After 3 days of intense live remote matches, Engineering Division B is in their first semifinal. Today, we have 315Y and 62B, the first place alliance. Give it up. They're going against, and they're going to hold their own. This is the JFK Robotics and the 335 Hawks. This is your team that just finished up. So this is your fourth place alliance. They literally just ran a match. We're going to give them some time, reset their field, cool off their motors, do what they need to do a little yoga, do a little shake it out, make sure they're calm, collected, bring in their best game as they go against the first place alliance. I cannot wait to see how this match goes. So these teams have gone undefeated in the elims, which means they won their first elimination match. This is the second round for them. It's still best of one. Whoever wins this moves to the Engineering B finals. 2 matches away from making it to the engineering finals, which is a best of 3. let me introduce the teams while JFK refreshes and cools off and gets a battery or whatever they need to do. On the Red Alliance, the team captain 315Y Paradigm with the robot Upsilon from Cupertino, California. Yay! Their partners 62B from also California, Studio City, California, Team Noel with the hands up, waving it up. I like it. Give a little shout out to the friends, the family, the fans, and the felines. It's 62B Noel, Studio City, Harvard Westlake School, the Blue Alliance. We're waiting on it, and we've got it. The ready check is out. I will introduce the Blue Alliance here in a few seconds. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Autonomous is live. JFK Robotics flips out their intake, goes and addresses Goal I. They're here. JFK Robotics here from Belmore, New York. East Coast to West Coast match. We've got New York. We've got California. We've got Illinois in the middle. Yeah, bracketing the United States with a good old line down the middle. Love it. Looks like we had a blue ball go out of the field during autonomous for JFK Robotics. It does remain off the field for the rest of the match. So with that happening, they are going to still win the autonomous bonus, though. That's insane. So without a ball, they were able to receive the autonomous bonus. We sent the ready check, 81-63. Blue with the lead right now. Now that's insane. If you look at what Paradigm was able to do, they were able to score 3 balls during autonomous. 4, actually. I think I don't know. We'd have to see a close-up of Goal G, but they've been doing that all week. Team 355H Hawks. We do need a picture of Goal C. Goal C. And Team Noel looking there, chill, thinking, okay, now we've got the score right. It's 86-61. Red now with the auton. I'm sorry?
Can you blow bottom left?
Team Noel, we're going to do a little close-up of y'all just to make sure we can see that one goal. Yep. And it looks good. We've got ready check from blue. We need a ready check from red. It's 88-61. Auton bonus. All this means is that they get a 6-point advantage going into the minute 45 driver control. This is the first semifinals. It's still best of 1. And off we go. Pick up the controller and grab the sticks. It's time to drive. Minute 45. And it's a go. JFK Robotics staying with the goal they ended. They actually take a ball out. They take another ball. They take 3 balls. They're taking all the balls out. That is insane. In the meantime, as a paradigm, one would say, the exact opposite is happening in Cupertino, California, where 315Y just maximized Goal D like they did last match with the advantage of ownership. Goal D firmly in the hands of Red Alliance. Let's see if Blue Alliance can take it away. They're not even worried about it. They went for Goal A instead. They're looking at Goal A. Now we see some attack on the Goal D. They're actually de-scoring their Goal D. It's almost like they realize it's not even worth the fight. Let's go after some others. And so they're going after Goal G. Right now, there is a Red Alliance and a Blue Alliance completed row. Straight up and down the middle. Now Red Alliance with 2. That is huge right now. So they control the middle goal. That middle goal with 6 red total balls, 12 points for the Red Alliance, whereas the Blue Alliance with only 1, 110-68 on our live score with 35 seconds left. This is where you're getting to the final balls. Where do you place them? Paradigm has 1 ball unscored, 1, with 25 seconds left. Their partners only has 2 or 3. If you look at the Blue Alliance, there's a few more, but not very many balls are left unscored. With 15 seconds left, where are we going to park? This is the last decision. They're talking to each other. It looks like Noel's going to do what they do, which is where they push themselves up with a few balls sitting in front of them. 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, and that's it. It ends at 112-100, triple-digit match across the board, quickly changing back to 153-101. It's so fun to watch the live scoring because it's truly 2 dominating alliances. Those goals are going left, right, red, blue, score, D-score. Every way you can manipulate this field strategically, it was done this match. So again, just like actually different than last time, they've changed up the strategy. If I remember correctly, the Red Alliance both touching the center goal this time. And blue, yeah, we will need a picture of that paradigm as usual. Could you get us a picture of the goal from this angle that we can't see? We can only see the front of the goal. So the robot side, if you could help us out there. Same thing with you too, JFK Robotics. And then get out that selfie stick and help us out. Okay, that looks good. Hold it there for a second. We see 2 red, 2 blue. Excellent. And then the Hawks out there with their robot touching goal F. Goal H as well being used, being touched by the Hawks. I'm sorry, by the JFK Robotics. There's the selfie stick. Okay, hold it a little closer to the screen because it is, or could you zoom it in a little bit? Can you take it down, zoom it in, and bring it back up? We really only need to see the actual scoring object. So get rid of all the gray space of the tiles and then bring it on up. There you go. That is a fantastic view. And that is exactly what we're hoping for. That is phenomenal. If you're watching on the live stream, that is how it's done. 6 red balls. Thank you so much. The selfie stick can go down. And that is a fantastic. If you look, they have a total of 6 red balls plus another 5 contributed by Noel. 6 and 5, 11 times 4. I'm sorry, but that's 22 points times 4. That's 88 points. Half of the points scored for the Red Alliance is due to the center goal. They actually are giving away connected rows in lieu of the quadrupling of all those red balls. Right now, the live score shows 2 connected rows for blue, none for red, but the Auton bonus in that huge score in the middle goal was enough to give it to him. Great. Thank you so much for the ready checks, JFK Robotics and the Hawks. Let me give one shout out for the Hawks from Batavia, Illinois, Fox Valley Robotics. Huge job. Thank you so much. Love the thumbs up. Really want to see you, this team, just year after year, keep coming back. And a great shout out to the GFK Robotics as well from Belmore, New York. It has been so much fun. Can we give a round of applause? Look at that, Blue Alliance, the Red Alliance cheering you out. This was a best of 1. You did it. You made it to the semifinals at Worlds. That is insane. I can't wait to see you all in Dallas next year. Where's the wood? Where's the wood?
Yeah.
Give it to me. I am unmuted, so you heard me knock on some wood because we are in the second semifinals, and this is the best division at Vex Worlds. Unbiasedly said, it was told to me by everyone in the room. Every other division is saying, why aren't we Engineering Division B? Y'all are amazing. It's mostly because of the amazing volunteer crew you have, aside from me, of course. This is it. This is the second semifinal. Best of 1. Winner moves on to play the Red Alliance from the last match. Blank giving us the first thumbs up. They're coming to us from Singapore. It's Team Blank. They're partners. 7857B STEM Punk from Apollo Beach, Florida. We have the second place alliance, 2630 Alpha and RoboCavs, going against the third place alliance. This is going to be a close match. Waiting on RoboCavs to give a ready set. They're doing one last lineup, a final lineup, so that way we can get started. RoboCavs, there we go. Let's get this going. Ready, check. It is a 15 seconds autonomous. The second place alliance versus third place alliance. This is so close. both of these teams scoring 130, 140 plus points in the last match. There is not that many points to be had total. Let's see what one walks away. I'm sure it's going to be close. RoboCavs, give us the ready check, please. Thank you so much. Autonomous, here it comes in 3, 2, 1, and go. So I like the strategy here. So if you notice the Blue Alliance, they both started their lineup on the center or on their F goal. That's where they lined up. Whereas the Red Alliance did a very different strategy with even their setup of their preloads. One on the A goal, one on the G goal. They went for the corners after they started on the corners and then changed up one after the center. Holy moly, 84 to 77. Autonomous bonus currently going to Alpha. Looking for blank. Ready check. Ready check when you're ready, please. 77 to 84. We need a photo of that. So Team Blank, if there is something in goal C more than what you're showing, we will need to see it via a picture. This is the Blue Alliance. Let me introduce the Red Alliance. Yet again, the Alliance captain, Team 2630, Team Alpha. It is from Naperville, Illinois. Naperville Robotics. They went to the eliminations. They went into the Alliance selections. They picked the RoboCavs, Team 6277B. This is from Katona, New York, the RoboCavs. We have ready checks. I'll wait till the driver gets his sticks, and we're going to send it out. Now it's go time. In 4, 3, 2, 1. The blue with the autonomous bonus, 85 to 78. Red has a little bit of makeup to do, but they won't have to do so much in the center goal. They were able to own the center goal going in. Let's see if they can hold it. RoboCavs doing 2 shots over the top of the center goal. So goal E, 1-2 red ball. That would have been 4 points. They're going to come get it again. Look at that. Look at how they're strategically pushing balls over to the opposite side. It's about positioning. If you've ever played games like this before, then it's about not just what you're scoring, but what you're doing while driving. So many games in the whole longevity of the REC Foundation with Vex robotics competition, it's not just about where your robot is. It's about positioning yourself not for that score, but for the next score. Can I move a ball so that when I get done scoring this one, the next one is lined up right by the goal I want to go to next? And that is exactly what Team Blank did right there. You can see how they were able to push the ball in front of them. Don't know if that was intentional, but they were able to get one more ball out with 35 seconds left. The Blue Alliance almost ball free. Same with the Red Alliance. Look at that. Team Alpha. They're actually descoring a little bit. They flipped that red ball out. Those are worth 2 points each with 20 seconds left. That gives them 2 red balls that are worth 4 points total to put where they need. So you can look and see if you've been following who owns the goals. Goal ownership is key with 7 seconds left for the connected goals. Stempunk, they were done. They were done with 8 seconds left. They put their controller down. They had every ball where they wanted it. They fulfilled the strategy they came into. Team Blank also done. Here we go, everybody. We're just listening in as the referees score this. If you have something you want us to look at, go ahead, put it in the chat. Thank you so much, Team 8059A Blank. Thank you for taking that picture. You knew we were going to ask for it. Smart move. That's from all the way from Singapore, that picture. We might need it a little bit higher, a little bit closer. I don't want you to get injured, though. We're going to go ahead and maximize our screen. Looks like there's 4 blue. 4 blue. If we need a different angle, give it to us. We see that you have a blue in the robot, but it did not break the plane of the goal. Looks like their partners in the Red Alliance, RoboCavs, doing the same. It is right now 120 to 115. So crazy close. 120 to 155. 120 to 115. I was saying earlier how in their quarterfinal, both of these teams were in the 130s, 140s. When you play harder teams, the scores change just like that. It's now 109 to 158 with the Auton bonus. This could be our very first Blue Alliance win in the elimination rounds. This is the second place versus the third place Alliance. You knew it was going to be close. I know that everyone played their strategy out to the end. If you look at the field, there is some parts on Alpha's field. I'm not sure if that was the intake. I'm not sure if it was a drivetrain, but if you look just to the right of the center goal, there's a little bit of intake or tread there. I don't think that was a tremendous factor considering he was still able to continue scoring. Team 109 red, 158 blue, blue with the Auton bonus. That is 6 points. Waiting for a ready check from Alpha. Got it. And RoboCavs for the Red Alliance. Right now, it's looking like the blue team, the third place Alliance, is going to move on to play the first place Alliance in the semifinals. It is teams. We're going to take a small break. Give us 1 second while we view some things, and we will get right back to you. And that is it. It is Team 8059A and Team 7857 Beam Steampunk heading to the finals. But before we do, can the Blue Alliance give it up for the Red Alliance? Thank you so much for joining us here from New York. It's the RoboCast from Katona, New York, and from Naperville, Illinois, Team Alpha. We're here in Greenville congratulating you. What a fantastic job. Excellent, excellent work. We will see you in Dallas 2022. This is our last match in the engineering subdivision, engineering division B. This is it. 4 teams working for 2.5 days to get to this point where there is nothing left to do but get one more match done to get out of engineering division B. This is your best of 1 match. Winner goes on to represent engineering division B against engineering division A. It's not even going to be a match at that point because engineering division B is the stocks division. Everyone knows it. The top teams in the world duking it out. First place alliance versus the third place alliance. Let me introduce these teams one last time in engineering B. It is teams 315Y on the Red Alliance. Coming out of the quals in first place, it's Team Paradigm. Cupertino, California, coming from the organization Paradigm with Robot Upsilon. They chose Team 62B, Team Knoll. They're here from Studio City, California, keeping the Red Alliance all up on the West Coast. All up on the West Coast, keeping it real in sunny CA. From Studio City, California, it's Team Knoll from Harvard Westlake School on the Blue Alliance. They just usurped the second place alliance to become the third place alliance that moves on to the finals. It's Team 8059A, Team Blank from Singapore. They were the third place alliance alliance captains. They went and chose from Apollo Beach, Florida, Team 7857B. If you ever had doubts that this was a world robotics competition, here it is. We have teams from California, teams from Florida. It's not just East Coast, West Coast. It's East Coast, West Coast, Singapore up in Engineering Division B. Let's give the Blue Alliance a little bit of time to reset. They just had one heck of a match in the semifinal too. They were able to, in the last second, and when I say last second, I literally mean the last second, swing the score over to their side. They did have the Auton bonus, and that helped out tremendously. Let's see if they can do it again. Is it going to be the alliance with the Auton bonus that wins? We've seen it many times. We've seen the scores close enough that an autonomous bonus of 6 points, which is really a 12-point swing if you think about it, you're preventing the other alliance from getting 6 points, and you are getting 6 points. So that's a 12-point swing. Let's see if this is a 12-point match. I have a feeling it's going to be a very close match. Paradigm and Knoll have strategized so well in these first 3 elimination rounds. If they can continue to do what they're doing, it could be ready, set, done for the Blue Alliance. But the Blue Alliance, they're doing one last check. They might have, I don't blame them. This is a back-to-back match. They wanted to check to make sure their intake was good, that their router was good, that their shooter was good. Every bit of it, we're good to go. They're going to go ahead and set themselves. They are missing a blue ball. Yep, you have one too many balls in the F goal. As a recap, I mean, these teams have played so many matches already. So if you think about it, I'm looking at, let's say, for instance, the first place alliance, Team Paradigm. Their scores, they had 174, 187, 155. I mean, these 187, these scores are astronomical. Another 185. This is Team Paradigm. They're consistently, all through quals, hitting above 150s, all the way up into the 180s multiple times. Their partners, same thing. I mean, if you look at it, consistently 150, 172, 161. The closest thing they ever got to was a 107 to 99, and that was against teams that were also going to the finals. This was crazy. Oh, by the way, yeah, Team Blank, you look in the chat, Team Blank. Your that blue ball right in front of you, yeah, you need to flip-flop those two. I mean, it's just crazy. Now, that's just the Red Alliance. If you look at the Blue Alliance, these are also teams. They're consistently in the 120s. I mean, look at it. 80, 59A, 119, 125, 141, 107. All of these teams have played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is their 10th match. They've done 10 matches. The robots have taken a beating. Now, the beautiful thing was that yesterday and the day before, they had this massive amount of time in between. We are literally back-to-back matches. What, 5 minutes, 10 minutes? If you were to put me in a ring against 3 other folks and then told me I had to fight it off again, duke it out again 10 minutes later, I would need a little bit of downtime. We've given it. We've sent the ready check. Stimpunk, thank you. Noel, thank you. Paradigm, can we get a ready check? Looking for 2 more ready checks before we start the Engineering Division B Finals. Bum, bum, bum. The Red Alliance, first place alliance going into the elims today. The Blue Alliance is the third place alliance going into the elims today. Plenty and plenty and plenty of wins. They need 1 more. We have the ready checks. This is it. The last autonomous 3, 2, 1, and go. An alley-oop. Let's see. They are just driving so Paradigm. Doing it again. That Auton run, you can see the hands. You see the driver's hands went, because you know that was exactly what they wanted. That was what it was designed to do. 92 to 58 in Auton. They scored 92 points in autonomous. I think actually that is the highest autonomous score I've seen so far. 92 points is an insane amount of points. And that's not even doubling or quadrupling the goals. Touching of gold is nothing right now. 94 to 60. It's already gone up some more as we finished up. And what happened here was that the Blue Alliance, they were not able to finish their goal I. So goal I is still not owned by the Blue Alliance. It's 94 to 60. Auton bonus going to the Red Alliance. Oh, wait, let me correct that. We do have a fix to that coming up. Don't worry. If you want to, yeah, there we go. We see it now. 1 red, 2 blue, and I. That's what we were hoping. We assumed that was the case. We now see it. We're getting it fixed up. 94 to 60. You're in my bubble. Stimpunk holding out until they get their match scored the right way. You can see on the field, they were able to drop a ball into goal F. They were able to get into goal I. The ready check now we're good. Still Auton goes to red, but it's a much closer match. 94 to 75. Drivers in 3, 2, 1. Sticks are live. Good luck with minute 45 left in Engineering Division B. Paradigm de-scoring goal G right away, putting that into goal D while their partners actually, I mean, that was genius move. So Team Null, they don't even waste time. They crossed the alliance, the autonomous line, doing the same thing. They de-scored goal G, but they went straight across the goal I, putting 3 red balls in goal I, making it extremely difficult for Blue to own that goal, but not that difficult. Do you see how Team Blank did that? They cycled those balls in through goal eye. They went ahead and said, you know what? Have it, red. I'll put 2 reds in there just for the points. Maybe we can get it back. Right now, great job cycling goal H as well. This is all the way from Singapore. We are watching this live from Singapore. A millisecond or less of delay between any of these video cams. This is live scoring at its finest. Never done before in the entire world. And there we go. Stimpunk leaving 2 blue balls next to their home row so that they can grab them later. They have de-scored. It's 35 seconds left. They have completely de-scored their center goal, giving it to the Red Alliance. Will they finish? Will they finish? If they've been watching the Red Alliance, they will see that their strategy has consistently been, let's own that center goal. Why fight for it if you're not going to earn it? There it is. Look at that. Blank now. 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like 5 or 6 red balls in goal eye with their partners doing the same. I don't think it's going to take a stretch of the imagination to see what goal they're going to put themselves up against. Team, 5 seconds left. 4. This is it. 3 seconds left. 2, 1, and stop. Stimpunk, again, just so close. They switched it up on us. Paradigm and Knoll. That was some tricky biz. First off, fantastic scoring. But over the last 2 matches, they were going after the middle goal. They went ahead and scored those, showing it. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it. They were setting themselves up to look like they were going to finish the match, touching those goals and doing what they do best, overloading it with a lot of the balls around the outside. They did not fall into that. So Blue Alliance, they left that center goal dead, thinking that's definitely what Red Alliance is going to do. The trick was not that way. So Red Alliance getting the center diagonal, AEI. Oh my. Look at that score. 182 in the finals, 91, a combined total of almost 300 points. Wow. We've sent the ready check. Please, if we need pictures, if you think we need pictures, go ahead and take them. The winners of this go to the finals against Engineering Division A for a best of 3. The winners of the best of 3 represent engineering 2 nights. I am so excited. I got goosebumps. It's so exciting in here in Greenville, Texas at VEX's headquarters, the IFI building, where all of this stuff is designed and made. The beginning, I'm watching, it's like almost like full circle, the beginning to the end, 183 to 89. We're waiting on Paradigm. Paradigm with a ready check. You move on to the engineering finals, and we have it. Congratulations, everyone. Huge, huge, huge applause. Thank you so much, Noel. Give it up for the Blue Alliance. They were the 3rd place alliance, and they made it to the finals. It's Team Blank from Singapore and Team Stimpunk from Apollo Beach, Florida. I got goosebumps. That was so exciting. Thank you. Thumbs up to you too, Stimpunk. Thumbs up to you as well, teammate of Stimpunks. The Stimpunks in the house. Thank you so much. We will see you in 2021. And there we go. See you. in my seat for the last couple hours. This afternoon division of Engineering Division B was the division. It's going to be the division to beat. I was enamored by both the skill, the competitive, the driving control. Also, I was really impressed with just the send-offs, right? So as a team won, as a team lost, it is a family. The community that we belong to, it's a family. And I'm so excited to see our division winners move on to represent Engineering Division B. Now, Engineering Division B, Paradigm, you're going to be actually logged out of Engineering Division B and asked to join the overall Engineering Division. So in the LRT, you're going to be brought into a new division where you will be going best of 3 against Engineering Division A. That's going to happen momentarily. Just be ready. We're waiting for Engineering Division A to finish, and then that will occur where those two will merge. Folks, I hope you are with me. I hope you continue to encourage and cheer for Engineering Division A or B winners. Definitely not Engineering Division A. This is going to be a wallop and a half on the Engineering Division A team. You're going to see me sitting here next to Brian here in a second, the MC for Division A, and we're going to walk you through it. We're going to see who wins, who's going to represent engineering in the ultimate finals, the final bracket, the world's final bracket. It's like being in Freedom Hall, live remote style. Can't wait to see you, and robot on.